Creativity. It is an addiction. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity, and totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So let's turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I could never do talk radio. And the reason why is because most of my thoughts are about that long. I don't know how they do it in talk radio. Allow themselves to speak for 15 to 20 minutes at a time. And what did they really say? And did it move you? Did it put something inside your heart that's going to change you? Or do you just tune in because, oh, what the hell? I just need to hear another human voice. It's about telling stories. That's my goal. But in the world of talk radio, is it really about the story? Or are you trying to create the controversy? Ooh, God, they're going to attack me on that one. And so, I still find my nose in the news stories. Of course, I have opinions, but I also have the courage to go look at other news websites and or sources to come up with my own destination of thought. But I don't speak it. I don't put myself out there. But there are things that are happening around us that if we don't say something about it, then why are we even talking? Why are we even stopping to share a thought? I'm a daily writer. That's what I am. That is my strength. That is my go-to superpower. So what are you going to do about it? That's what I was challenged by back in 1997 when I released my book, One Man's 1,021 Thoughts. Oh, Mr. Daily Writer, you're so, you got it down, don't you? Oh. Now what are you going to do with it? So I heard the calling, and I took that step forward. So I bring that to you. What are you going to do with it? You've got something because obviously you're sharing your thoughts, your views, your experiences. But what are you going to do with it? Is it going to stay in your own circle, or is it time for you to pop like a seed and give us that incredible harvest? Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. This is the stuff that flows through me. I look at the world like a silent wolf inside a forest, just viewing the planet, looking at everything moving around and going, wow, we've got to talk about that. This is The Daily Mess. 2 words. And so, that's me. That's me. You go through my 29 years of daily writing, you're going to see those 2 words in a lot of places. And so, it's my crutch. I say, and so, when I want to start a subject and then end up bowing out because, I don't have enough supporters on this one. And so, I'm going this way instead. We live in this age where we think there's always empowerment in what's being released from us. Or we spend a lot of time trying to sell an idea because in that moment of now, it just feels like, whoa, this is my mission. This is my calling. Let me stand up and shout it out. And so, look at how many aging lawmakers this past week alone stopped in the middle of their press conference. They just stopped. No movement, no mumble. There they were. Without an and so. Do I have to bring up their names? Or can you do a little bit of history on your own? Because I swear if I bring up their names, you're going to think that I'm attacking them. And I am not. I'm just saying that there were 3 lawmakers that just stopped. I get it. There's so much action and reaction going through each and every one of our minds to see these 3 lawmakers just go was like, oh, and so it happens to them too. I mean, what happened? I don't want to know. I just know what happens on this side of the microphone. It's when there's too much going on at the same time and your brain says, what were those 2 words again? And so. What? And so. Oh. And so, let me continue. It's very hard to be heard in this very noisy world. And so, I say thank you for this moment of now. I'm Arroe, and that's The Daily Mess.